something?
No, like just us talking would be enough.
Yeah, is that one better now?
Sounds pretty.
Should just stay there.
Yeah, how about no?
Yeah, we take it out.
I'm gonna go no.
Someone says it. It works.
to the 2024 Laurel 6th grade graduation. To begin our ceremony, please stand with me for the pledge to the flag. We're honored to be here today to recognize these students as they receive their 6th grade diplomas and celebrate this educational milestone. 6th graders, congratulations on reaching this day. We're so very proud of each of you for your hard work, flexibility, and your positivity throughout this year. I think that it's also important to recognize those that helped you get to this point. Kiddos, let's take a minute to thank all of these wonderful people sitting here in the audience that are here to support you today, as well as those that could not be here at this very moment, but are thinking of you and waiting to hear all about it later. They were your first teachers and will continue to be the guiding force as you go through your life. Their endless time, constant help, and unending love have been the cornerstone in making this day possible for each of you. So I would ask each student to give your family and friends in the audience, or wherever they may be today, a round of applause and thanks. And at this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Richards, who will continue our graduation ceremony with the presentation of Accelerated Reader Awards and English Language Arts recognition.
Good morning. At the recent 6th grade Academic Awards Assembly, I had the opportunity to present the English Language Arts Awards. I would be remiss if I did not take this opportunity to say how proud I am of how hard these students have worked this year to improve, to learn, and grow. In 6th grade, we utilized the IXL program to practice many important skills such as reading strategies, writing strategies, vocabulary, and grammar. We also used Study Island to benchmark and track our growth and progress in reading and writing. The awards that were given out were based on the data collected with these programs. Each student received a certificate and an Amazon gift card to purchase books for summer reading. Please stand when I call your name and kindly hold all applause until the end. For the Most Improved IXL Diagnostic Awards, averaging 3 years of growth in just 1 year in ELA, were Jesse Fisher, Samuel Conti, and Helen Baker. For the IXL Effort Award for their time spent, the amount of questions answered, and the amount of skills gained, we had Ella Tinsman, Ivy Elliott, and Nicholas Corson. The highest Study Island benchmark score for their academic class block was Christian Betch, Aubrion Paula, and Skylar McDivitt. And highest grade point average, the highest Study Island benchmark score was Christian Betch, Aubriana, and Skylar. And then the highest grade point average in their academic block was Olivia Waltz, Aubriana Paula, and Lincoln Button. Congratulations, Skipper. Mrs. Dean had the honor of recognizing the top achieving accelerated reader students. As we all know, reading is fundamental to success in life. Through the AR program, students are able to exercise their brain, choose literature of their own liking, learn about the world around them, and improve their vocabulary and develop their imagination outside of our classroom doors. Reading is a skill, and like every skill, it requires practice. This year, for AR, 6th graders were encouraged to acquire 44 points by the end of the year. It is my pleasure to share with you the top 3 AR achievers. Please stand when I call your name and hold all applause until the end. In 3rd place was Claire Lesnick. In 2nd place was Parker Benton. And in 1st place with an outstanding 1,009 points, that's a lot of reading, was Mallory Fritz. Congratulations on all of your hard work in ELA this year. It did not go unnoticed. I am proud of each and every one of you, and at this time I would like to introduce Ms. Santini to present the Math Awards.
This is a new addition. course of the past school year, your children have used many programs to practice and improve their math abilities. Some programs they used this year included iExcel, Study Island, and Get More Math. Some they loved more than others. Last week, we honored those students who went above and beyond what was assigned and expected. I wish I could have given an award to many, many more of them. Their hard work and dedication to better themselves did not go unnoticed. The following students were honored at the Academic Awards Assembly last week for mathematics. Please stand when I say your name, and please hold all your applause until the very end. The highest Study Island benchmark score was Leighton Button. The most improved benchmark score was Annabelle Headley. Highest overall grade in each block. There was a tie in block 1, Lincoln and Claire. Nick Emery and Devlin Diego. Most Get More Math points was Braden Presner. Highest iExcel diagnostic score was Claire Lesnick. Most improved iExcel diagnostic scores, Annabelle Headley, Jessie Fisher, Aubrey Fulton. And most iExcel questions answered was Ivy Elliott. Okay, keep up the good work next year. Those math programs, unfortunately, are not going away. The amount of growth some of you made this year was absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to continue to hear about all your accomplishments and anything else in math and anything else you choose to put all your hard work and time into. Good job. Next, I'd like to introduce Mrs. Wade to do the Social Studies and Math Awards.
I'm pleased to present the following awards for science and social studies. 2 students from each class period or block were selected based on a number of things. It was their overall grade in the subject, but also their contribution to class, their participation in discussion, their general knowledge that they share with us, and their interest and enthusiasm for the subject. And finally, their demonstration of understanding of the concepts presented and beyond. We had a lot of really passionate students in both of these subjects. So I would like to recognize Jackson Guthrie, Andrea McEwen, Chloe Len, Ryan Bixler, Carson Mahoney, Riley Peel, and those were our social studies outstanding award winners. And for science, Davy Lively, Nick Emery, Liliana Mills, Jessie Fisher, Sam Conti, and McKenna Smith. It's been a pleasure sharing my favorite subjects with you, and I learn something every day from each of you. So continue with the good work, and I'm sure that I will see you all in wonderful places, and those of you that become scientists in the future, I gave them the big speech and had big tears, but we have Laurel grads all around the world in the fields of science and social studies and many others. So we hope that you'll come back and be guest speakers. Thank you all. At this time, we will be presenting the Presidential Awards, and the students do not yet know who is receiving these awards. So they are anxiously awaiting, and I'll turn the mic over to Mrs. Richards to explain the Presidential Gold Award.
The President's Award for Educational Excellence Gold is awarded to students who have maintained all A's in all academic subjects each quarter. Additionally, these students show outstanding educational commitment to their academic subjects, have high motivation, display integrity, and demonstrate both leadership qualities and good moral character within the classroom. Students, please come forward to accept your certificate as your name is called. Each student will receive an award signed by President Biden, as well as an official recognition letter from the White House. Please hold all applause until the end. Parker Benton. Bruce Bolden, Lincoln Bunnell, Jacob Buswell, Fane Contessa, Samuel Conti, Karsten Davis, Nicholas Emery, Hallie Ernst, Mallory Fritz, Madeline Green, Annabelle Headley, Alex Hinkle, Ava Hinkle, Amanda Hudak, Kalia Conchar, Claire Lesnick, Raya Lively, Carson Mahoney, John McCosby, Skylar McDivitt, Declan McDonough, Andrea McEwen, Braden Presner, William Servideo, Jackson Simons, McKenna Smith, and Olivia Waltz. Please join me in congratulating the President of Laurel. Ms. Santini will take over and present the awards for academic excellence, silver.
The President's Award for Educational Achievement Silver is awarded to students who have maintained all A's and 1B as their final grades for the sixth grade year. Additionally, these students show tremendous growth and motivation, are committed to learning, have a solid work ethic, and display integrity and character within the classroom. Students, please come forward to accept your award as your name is called. Please hold all applause until the end. Amelia Becker. Ryan Bixler. Kaylee Curry. Aubriana Falba. Jackson Guthrie. Davie Lively. Connor Locke. Addison Ward. Kennedy McCrum. Liliana Mills, Riley Peel, Tyler Savannah. Congratulations to the President's Award for Academic Excellence. You guys can be seated. Good job. Okay, I'm now going to turn it over to Mr. Swerbley.
Good morning, everyone. I'm honored to be here to recognize these sixth graders as they receive their diplomas and celebrate their journey up until this point. But I need to take a minute to thank all of you sitting in the bleachers. If it wasn't for you, they would not have made it this far and would not have the supports to be as successful as they have been. That said, I'm also excited for these young gentlemen and ladies as they prepare to embark on the next chapter in their educational journey. So let's think a minute about what that means exactly. These students are going to leave the familiar, a comfort, and they're going to enter into an unknown. They will go from being the oldest students at Laurel Elementary School to being the youngest students at Laurel Middle High School. This offers a level of excitement, but also some apprehension and anxiety for the changes that lie ahead. But this is perfectly okay. Apprehension, anxiety, a little bit of fear, those are all natural feelings. And we all feel those from time to time. Now, as the adults in these students' lives, though, we want to take all that away. We don't want them to feel any of that. That's not possible. However, we can be a solid support system for them. And we can be there for them, and we can give them what they need, and let them know that it's completely okay to have these feelings from time to time. So, students, what I want you to know and remember is that as you tackle these next adventures in your life, don't forget about all the adults that have been here to help you. Your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, coaches, the list goes on and on. All of you are ready for 7th grade. But keep in mind you're not going to do this alone. Of course, you're going to have all of your friends, but you're also going to have all these adults in your lives that have always been here and will continue to be here, and those that will also come into your life to help you. So go to 11th next year, take advantage of all the support you have, and never be afraid to ask for help. Thank you. And now at this time, we will present the students with their diplomas.
I'd like to introduce Mrs. Wade's graduating class of 6th grade. Parker Benton. Charlotte Bevan. Ryan Bixler. Emily Book. Lincoln Funnel. Yanni Christou. Haley Curry. Lainey Emery. Nicholas Emery. Hallie Ernest. Aubriana Falba. Jackson Guthrie. Alex Hinkle. Claire Lesnick. Raya Lively. Declan McDonough. Aiden Ott. Sophie Philippi. Natalie Quinn. Tyler Savannah. Brooke Shell. Elizabeth Signori. Logan Swarsa. Camden Maliknak. Austin Wagner. And Olivia Waltz. Congratulations, Mrs. Baystar.
Okay, next we will recognize Mrs. Richards Cameron. Amelia Becker. Christian Betts. Devlin Diego. Bruce Bolden. Colt Brenneman. Samuel Contact. Nicholas Corson. Carson Davis. Shiloh Drew. Annabelle Cassetti. Aubrey Fulton. Madeline Green. Annabelle Headley. Amanda Hudak. Dominic Jerome. Chloe Len. Addison Ward. John McCosby. Kennedy McCrum. Timothy McVeigh. Liliana Mills. Madeline Pallarino. Riley Peel. Braden Pressner. Nicholas Rogers. William Servideo. Jackson Simons. Congratulations, Mrs. Richardson.
Mrs. Santini's class. Dallas Akins. Helen Baker. Caden Bennett. Jacob Buswell. Victoria Cheeseman. Jarrett Collingwood. Thane Contessa. Haley Coonan. Jacob DeLillo. Ivy Elliott. Leon Elliott. Jesse Fisher. Mallory Fritz. Ava Hinkle. Kalia Conchard. Connor Locke. Carson Mahoney. Skylar McDevitt. Andrea McEwen. Brandon Liam Parsons. Mason Retort. McKenna Smith. Joel Strickler. Ella Tinsman. Congratulations, Mrs. Santini. And now, I'm pleased to introduce Mrs. McClellan, who is the middle school counselor, as she welcomes you to middle school.
I know you all got a little excited when that microphone went out because you thought then you wouldn't have to hear my speech, but sorry. No, hello. Hello, sixth grade students and families. My name is Michelle McClelland, and I am the school counselor for the Laurel Middle High School. We are all here at the end of another school year, and we made it. Yay! Lots of exciting things going on. We're gathered here celebrating the Laurel tradition of sixth grade graduation. Traditions are important. They bring family and the community together. Participating in traditions allows us to celebrate milestones, so parents savor these moments. As a mother of two Laurel graduates who are in their 20s and successfully navigating that adulting thing, I can tell you that there are plenty of more traditions to come. Each one is special and brings its own joy, celebration, and, just like Mr. Swervey said, sometimes some anxiety. As your children arrived yesterday for move-up day, most of them reported feeling excited and nervous. So just as Mr. Swervey said, I assured them that those feelings were very, very normal, particularly when they're experiencing something new for the first time, like starting middle school. There's a lot of really great stuff to know about becoming a middle school student, and most of it, though, is fun and exciting. and they got to experience a little bit of that yesterday. Many past middle school students that I've talked to have shared with me that once they've started middle school and kind of gotten into the groove of things, and it usually doesn't even take a full week at the beginning of the year, they've told me that, you know what, Mrs. McClellan, middle school's not as scary as it is in real life as it was in my mind. So that's one of the things that we focus a little bit on in transitioning to middle school. It's all a matter of perspective in order to adjust well to life and be a healthy human being, or to what we call being resilient. So always think positively and expect the best. That doesn't mean that everything's always going to go the way that we want it, but always try your best to think positively and expect the best. In middle school, we talk a lot about resilience and how to build that within ourselves, particularly being kind, being safe, being responsible. That type of theme as a Laurel Spartan continues all the way up through graduation from high school. Whenever you are able to be resilient and be kind, be safe, and be responsible in all things, with all people, in all places, that puts us in the right frame of mind to handle whatever it comes, even the not so good stuff that comes to play. So students, I wanted to tell you that I am already very, very impressed with you so far. You all listened well yesterday. You asked good questions. You walked in the hallways and were polite with each other, even in the cafeteria for lunch. I look forward to getting to know both you and your families here as you transition up to the big house, as we call it. The middle school teachers and I have some really fun and exciting ideas to help you next year to be organized and more successful, and just adjusting to middle school in general. We've included some fun field days, literally not fun-filled days, fun field days, where you actually get to spend all day doing relay races, as other activities in small groups that we put you in. And those might include some community service activities and just some extra time with your friends. You will all be assigned to one of what we call 6 houses, and each house competes against each other during these field days, earning points and then earning some fun rewards depending on how many points your house earns. So that's just kind of a little snippet of what to expect next year. Parents, you will all receive a letter later this summer regarding the time and place of the official 7th grade orientation. And I would just like to emphasize that our 7th grade orientation is designed for parents and students. So both of you, parents and students, are highly encouraged to attend. With the students get separated from the parents for a little bit to do some student stuff, and then we do some other things specifically designed for parents. So it's important that at least one or both parents accompany their child for 7th grade orientation. So you'll get more information about that in the mail this summer. In general, I would just like to say that middle school is full of opportunities and choices. Opportunities for self-exploration, personal growth, to have some adventure, and to try new things. Middle school life also offers you natural consequences for each choice that you make. Your teachers and I will work with your parents and you to set up boundaries so that you will need to help you grow into healthy human beings. Part of growing up is having the courage to try new things, and especially something that you've never done before, as well as to ask for help and make healthy choices at all times. Many of these you have already done because you are sitting right here in your 6th grade graduation. You've earned this spot today because of the healthy choices that you have made so far. Parents and families, today is just one of the many days that you will witness your children earning a milestone, feeling excited, proud, and a little sad about how quickly the time goes. To all of you, remember these times and savor them. If these last years have taught us anything, it's how precious we are to each other. Spending time together this summer, relaxing and having fun, is awesome. But I would also like to just kind of sneak in there. Spend less time on your phones and digital media and more time together in person. That's going to help you be a better person than how many likes or followers or TikTok videos you post. Look forward to the fall because you will embark on a new journey as a middle school student. You will also have, drum roll, only 6 more years of school left.
Does that sound like a lot? To the adults, it does not. That feels like that. To them, that still sounds like forever. So it's 6 more years of school before you will receive your high school diploma. So this fall, you will no longer be the class of 2024. It is with great pride on behalf of Laurel Middle High School that I welcome you, the Laurel High School graduating class of 2030. So congratulations.
It's good to see you all here today. I look forward to seeing you again in August when we have 7th grade orientation. And I will now relinquish the podium back to Mrs. Richards.
Almost over. I never know why they say the crier till the end, but here we are. As we close this graduation ceremony, I would like to take one more opportunity to reflect back and to say, on behalf of the 6th grade teachers and the Laurel Elementary faculty and staff, congratulations to both the students and the parents on this great milestone. Take a moment and think about what has brought us together today, the culmination of 7 years of trials and victories, skills and lessons, laughter and sometimes tears, new firsts and last laughs, of learning and growing most importantly. Students, although we, your parents and teachers, have witnessed and taken part in this journey, it has been yours all along. This chapter is part of your story. Whenever a life chapter closes or a milestone is reached, it brings to mind one of my favorite lines from a popular 90s song that says, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." It's really hard not to sing that, but nobody wants to hear that. We're going to have a life lesson. They say I'm their life coach. It's social emotional learning. But this statement rings true today. Parents, I'm sure you can remember putting your little kindergartner on the big bus for the first time like it was yesterday. Boys and girls. As you exit these doors, both literally and figuratively, you are essentially closing one chapter on your elementary years. As bittersweet as that is, another door is waiting for you, with lots of opportunities, chances, challenges, and changes. A few final words of literary advice from your ELA teacher. Dig deep and find your character. Develop your voice and refine your style. Edit your words and actions when needed. And when you come into conflict, be it internal or external, use logic, reason, grace, and empathy to work through it. Most importantly, if you find that you do not like the way the plot of your story is unfolding, do not be afraid to change direction and analyze your character. I feel it quite fitting as your English language arts teacher to remind you that today, you are the author of your own life story. Write well and edit often. It will be as happy and successful as you choose it to be. We have enjoyed working with all of you this year and wish you nothing but the absolute best in your future. We cannot wait to see and hear what amazing things you will go on to do. Parents, job well done. Enjoy this day and the years to come. I have no doubt that they will move just as quickly as these last 7 years have. Thank you for entrusting your children to us and for supporting us throughout the year. Thank you for your kind attention today. Two housekeeping reminders. All the vehicles will need to be out of the parking lot in the next 25 minutes so that the buses can come in and take the other